Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about the CompTIA Security Plus exam. I took this exam last night and I passed very barely, but I wanted to make this video to just kind of reflect on the process, how I studied for it, and any feedback I would give. And so high level, I would say my personal reason for taking this was that I just wanted to learn more about cybersecurity as a whole. What are the objectives of cybersecurity? What types of attacks can you expect to see? How do you defend against those attacks? All the different devices that people attack these days. And so, really that's kind of my motivation, was just to learn stuff, not necessarily get a certificate. Obviously getting a certificate means you can brag about it on LinkedIn, but, aside from that, I just to kind of spoil this, I don't think I can really recommend this to people who are new to IT and new to security. This is going to be a very tough exam to take and to pass. And I got the Cybex study guide. It was the top rated thing on Amazon. It was also the one that had an exam voucher for CompTIA. And so I figured that if any exam study guide was going to prepare me the best, it probably would be the top rated one with the voucher. But honestly, I can't say it really did. I went through every single chapter and the review questions. I went through them 2 times. I made Anki cards, basically flashcards, so I could, quiz myself, as I prepared. And I did spend a lot of time preparing this thing. I want to say probably about 50 hours study time went into that. It was just basically kind of looking at every question. Was there a term here I don't understand? If not, okay, I need to make a card for what that term is. Looking at all the answers, do I know what the right answer is? If so, why is it the correct answer? Look at the wrong answers, really understand why it's the wrong answer. So basically really dive deep and dissect every single question. And there's 20 times 17, which I believe is 280 questions. I had about 400 flashcards by the end of it that I was reviewing. And I was very discouraged because a lot of the questions in the study guide did not, a lot of the content and the topics and the weighting did not match what was on the test itself. And I can't get super specific here other than to just say, I don't think the study guide on itself is a good tool to rely on. I was watching some YouTube videos where people had their whole, 4, 6, 8 hour video where they're just basically everything, it's just walking through a PowerPoint slide, reading on a slide. I'm like, just get a study guide at that point. But it is a tough exam. And just to clarify, I do not recommend taking it if you don't already have, a fairly decent IT background and some security experience. It's not to say you can't get it or you can't learn it on your own. But this exam, if you just rely on that study guide, it probably is not sufficient. I know for sure I would not have passed if I didn't have, my past work experience to rely on, the fact that I've been working in a security role for over a year and a half, and that I've been working in IT now for, over 5 years. So that's my 2 cents. It's also a $400 exam at the end of the day. So, it's something to really think carefully about before you just think getting a certificate is going to help. So, that's really my input on this thing. I hope this is helpful stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. I can't share my study resources because I don't want to violate end user agreements or any kind of issues with that. But, if you are thinking about it, I would say make sure that you've got solid already kind of back experience in this stuff, and that you are willing to really just try to learn the most you can and remember it on test day. Exam itself, 90 minutes, 74 questions. And, I know many already said it, but it's very frustrating when that study guide goes in super depth on this one topic, and you only see 1 out of 74 questions on the actual tests are about it. So, that the Cybex top rated review book study guide on Amazon, I don't recommend. Just to clarify, I am using the S06 one, and I believe there's a S07 now that just came out. There's a different exam you can register for, so I can't comment on that one. But the one that I just took, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and be well, everybody.